I'm Jim Jubak, and welcome to this week's Quick Pick video. This week's Quick Pick is a follow-up on last week's Quick Pick, so it's Quick Pick 2 Year Treasuries Follow-Up. Okay, or Part 2, whichever you prefer. Last time in my Quick Pick, I said, hey, because the U.S. Treasury is going to be issuing so many bonds to refill its coffers after not being able to put any money away and drawing down all its cash during the debt ceiling crisis. We're going to see a lot of issuance that's going to drive down prices, that'll drive up yields. Somewhere in here would be a good time to buy. If we got the 10-year back to 4.5, I would buy that, but I don't know how likely that is. We're certainly going to get a yield surge in 2 years, and I said if you could get it over 4.5, it'd be a good time to buy. Well, yesterday, or to be more precise, on June 6th, the 2-year yield on the 2-year hit 4.58. So it's now up 68 basis points in 1 month. I think that's a really pretty good price. There's still a lot of issuance to come. So if you're going to buy a position, maybe half now, maybe a little later, that what we're looking at, and this is what I can figure out from what the Treasury is saying, that from June 2nd to June 13th, there increased supply of Treasury bills, notes, and bonds by 131 billion. That's just in that 2-week period. The Treasury is looking to rebuild its cash position that originally expected they were going to finish June with about 500 billion. Now looks like more like 425, which means they're still going to be doing this in July. Treasury's expectation is now to increase cash balances in July, maybe decline a little bit in August, and then sort of hit a constant rate in September. So if you're looking to try to figure out where the peak of the peak rate is, maybe sometime in the next few weeks, sometime in July, where you can get the 2-year, maybe even over 4.6. Now the reason to buy the 2-year is because it's very, very sensitive to Fed policy changes and to the economic changes. And what you're looking for here is to get a peak rate so that you're getting 4.6% on your money, as well as the possibility for capital appreciation when interest rates go down, or the Fed cuts rates, or the economy slows, or whatever, or we stop putting out so many Treasury bills, bonds, and notes. So what you're looking for is that high yield, peak yield, 4.6, 4.58 today, and the possibility of some kind of capital appreciation down the road. That's why I think you do better with this than you would with a 5% CD. And there should be relatively little risk right here because I don't see another debt ceiling crisis, although the government shutdown could happen in September. So, hey, who knows? Fun times again. Anyway, so thanks for watching. This is my follow-up on Quick Pick 2 Year Treasuries. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you get notification when we're doing the next one. We're doing about 3 a week, but not always on the same day. This would have normally run on a Thursday. It's going to run on a Friday this week. Signing up to my YouTube channel is free. Speaking of free, you can get my JubakPicks.com free site that's got 3 portfolios for free. Link to that down below. Or my subscription site, JubakAM.com. That's got 6 portfolios. Link to that down below. As well, I'm putting up this week a new extra called 10 Stocks for a Core Portfolio, trying to look at whether you're a beginning investor or a long-term investor. This is what I think is the sort of the core of what you should own right now. If you're an experienced investor, it might be a good double check on what you own. So you don't need to own exactly what I do, but hey, always good to run your opinions up against mine, which is what I expect you to use this for, not to follow my advice blindly, but to go, hey, he says that, I think that's either the greatest thing since sliced bread or stale trash. Okay, so, and if you want to get that, it'll be up on the paid site, also up on the free site behind a little wall that requires you to sign up for my free daily alerts. So free site, free daily alerts, free sign up, get the free 10 stocks for a core portfolio, and give us your email, and that's all we require. So thanks very much for watching. Talk to you next week.